Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Friday morning, afternoon, don't know, don't care. Hope you're looking after yourself and you're having a good day, well, potentially your last working day before Christmas. And if you're off, like most people are, enjoy it. And if you're going to the gym, make sure you go to the gym and you're working hard. I trained legs this morning, so you better train legs as well. Let's talk some of our boys out on loan. So look, we've got 8 guys out on loan. We were talking through some good, some bad, some worries. You know, just the usual. I was supposed to do this on a Tuesday every week, but shoot me, I got lost. I got caught up in Todibo and Gallagher and Jimenez and all those lads. So we're talking about it now. Just want to say, if you're new, subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us. And I will be doing a preview for the Everton game a little bit later on. I was basically waiting for Ange's comments, and yeah, he's given us some good news. Good, we've got actually a couple of players back from injury, which is nice. For once, we're actually getting healthier. Anyway, let's talk some boys out on loan. I'm going to start with the 2 lads at Leeds. Look, we spoke a lot about Joe Rodon. He's playing a ton of football for Leeds. He's doing quite well. He's regaining his market for when we actually bought him all those years ago. But also, Jed Spence. Both started in the last game for Leeds. 1-1 draw at home to Coventry. So, you know, the fact that he's now getting minutes, it wasn't left back, which isn't great. We'd like to see him at his, preferred right back spot, but he is actually getting minutes, which is something. We have to hold on to the idea that it's better than nothing. I think that's fair. He's getting some minutes and he's playing in a good team at Leeds. I think their next game is actually Ipswich at home, which, Ipswich flying at the moment in the league. Leeds are in the playoff hunt. You win this game, maybe you're starting to get back into the hunt for automatic promotion. So, big game, big game. And I'm glad that those 2 boys are starting to really, well, Rodon's getting loads of minutes, but I'm starting to see Spence getting minutes. He's finally fit. He's finally getting some minutes. He's got about 6 months, really, left of this loan deal. And let's just hold out hope that he stays fit. He keeps playing lots of minutes, because you know what? It benefits us a lot if he plays a lot of minutes. Because if he turns out to be half decent at Leeds and Ange looks at him and goes, actually, I can get something out of him, then you move on Emerson. That's how I look at it. I'm saying it. You move on Emerson, you get that money to then reinvest into another place in the squad. If he doesn't work out in terms of what Ange sees, but Ange goes, look, you can sell him to make some money, then I'm still at the price to sell Emerson. But, you sell both of them and then you go, boom, there's your money for a backup right back who's able to displace Parrott if performances don't line up the way they should. That's the way I'm going to look at it. But really happy about that. Let's talk Troy Parrott at Excelsior Rotterdam. He's played 2 games since I last did this video. He's played a lot of football. He played 90 minutes in the 1-1 draw at home, and then he played 120 minutes in the cup game as well. Look, loads of minutes. 210 minutes of football is a lot of minutes, okay? Give or take a few minutes on either side, obviously. He's played a lot of football, which is really, really good. And that was one thing I'd said recently, that I was really hoping that Troy would start to get some minutes, because it was sort of, he started off getting loads, then he was sort of getting 15, 20 minutes quite regularly, and then it was, now we're back up there, and he's starting to get some good minutes. Now, what I would say is, Troy, mate, if you're going to have 15 shots, I'd ideally like you to get at least 2, maybe 3 goals in there, not to end up with 0. So get your shooting boots back on, lad. But no, really good that he's at least getting minutes, and that's the important thing. I think a lot of these loan deals, especially in the Eredivisie, you could even say the ability to be actually coached in the way of attacking football is something you just don't get in certain leagues. And I think that's the beautiful thing of him being in that league, in fact, you look at a Jaffet Tanganga, who, there you go, is my next guy, still not playing, not good, not played all season. So, he's getting minutes. Maybe he's not scoring tons of goals in the last couple of games, but he's getting minutes. He's scored goals. He has got assists. It's better than what it could be, because then when you look at Dane Scarlett on loan at Ipswich in the 2-2 draw of the big derby game for Ipswich against Norwich, he played 1 minute. And I've said all along, he's not developing. He isn't. And I found out, I said for a while, I was like, let's get him back, let's loan him out elsewhere. He actually can't be loaned out elsewhere because he's played a game for Spurs this season. Because you can only play for 2 clubs in 1 season. So in my opinion, all right, bring him back. put him with the under-23s, or and send out a loan under-23 out on loan, or bring up an under-23 into the first squad, whatever. But he needs to be playing some football, because right now him playing 1 minute is not helping anyone. It's not helping even Ipswich. It's not helping us. It's not helping him. But hey, let's talk Tanguy and Ndombele, who actually got more minutes than Dane Scarlett. He was 19 minutes in the last game for Galatasaray. And look, he's not got a great reputation there. He's not got a great attitude, supposedly, that has been shown to the Galatasaray manager and the higher-ups. Probably going to be looked like they're going to try to cancel his loan in January. But I would say is you can't just cancel it, because in terms of, well, would you cancel it, you keep him now. Hands-free. There'll probably be some compensation sent our way because they cancelled the loan and they were on the books to pay a certain amount of his wages for the next 6 months. So, yeah, I think he's going to be... Yeah, I think he's going to be coming back, to be honest. But hey, there's that. Sergio Reguilon, the man who's doing pretty decently on loan at Manchester United. Obviously, Man United's last game was the 0-0 boring game against Liverpool. He didn't actually come off the bench. He got 0 minutes. So I'd expect probably in the next couple of games to see a little bit more of him, just because busy Christmas window of football. And then in January, there's not really any football. So you're probably not going to see too much of him come January. Which also, by the way, in January, I probably won't be doing many of these because... Yeah, or if I am, there might be short ones that I might have to put in with other videos because there's not a lot of football in January. I think Spurs play 3 times, 1 at the start and 1 at the end, and there's 1 slap bang in the middle. But yeah, no, on Alfie Devine, still not in the Port Vale squad, obviously with missing time there. Obviously, Jaffet Tanganga missing time there as well. You've got Reguilon who didn't play. You've got Dane Scarlett who, let's be frank, didn't play. There's 4 players of... Reguilon, Scarlett, Devine, Tanganga, who basically didn't play. You've got Ndombele, who's played, basically 20 minutes. You've got Troy Parrott, who's played 210 minutes. And obviously got the 2 lads at loan at Leeds. So it looks like the 2 lads at Leeds and Scarlett, and when Devine's fit, obviously, we'll put him in there as well, seem to be having the best loan deals of everyone there. I think Spence, that's why I'm speaking ahead of time for Spence. I think Spence will have a great time on loan there. I think Joe Rodon's had the best time though. He's played tons of football at Leeds. He's been really good this season at Leeds. And all these things gear up to, in the summer, cashing in on maybe 1 or 2 of them, getting 15, 25, 30 million out in total, using that to reinvest in the first squad, or integrating some of them into the first squad because actually they're not bad. When I look at maybe a Jed Spence, maybe a Troy Parrott even, I think Alfie Devine might need maybe 1 more loan deal. I think that would be fair for Alfie. Maybe in the Championship, that next step up from League One. Reguilon, I think you can see being sold. I can see, Joe Rodon being sold. Jaffet Tanganga, they've got a loan with an option. Let's just see if an option gets taken up there. Ndombele, So there's a few players, even Spence, Spence, Reguilon, Rodon, there's a few guys out on loan that you sit there and actually think, maybe we might be able to cash in. And if we got, let's say, I would say a fair amount in total, be about 40 million in total for all of those 3. That's a lot of money. And that's an amount of money that might pay for a certain striker. But anyway, guys, at the end of the video, hope you did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comment section below. Your thoughts and feelings about the boys out on loan for the week, how they've done. Your thoughts and feelings about how they've done it as a whole. Interested to see what you guys think about that. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, at the end of the video, I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, lads.